Hey guys, Shan here. Welcome to the first episode of Real Talk. In Real Talk, I will be giving my raw and honest thoughts about various different topics. So lately I've been thinking hard about what it means to find purpose, direction and identity. Many people, especially my own age and even myself, to struggle with finding meaning and purpose and even their identity in their lives. But before we start, what does finding meaning and purpose mean? Finding purpose and meaning in our life is like deciding what you want to do, not just in the physical sense, but in the mental and spiritual sense as well. You can think of it as a mission that you will be in for a very long time. You can even think of it as knowing what your goals and your values are so that you can align them into your other aspects of your life. The reason why I wanted to talk about purpose, direction, meaning and even identity is because what I've noticed is that I personally struggled with finding my purpose in life, especially back when I was in my high school. While most people don't expect high schoolers to know what their purpose and have a clear sense of their direction in life, it was a period of time where that lack of purpose kind of affected me a lot, especially on my mental and psychological health. And frankly, I wasn't even aware of this. Heck, I didn't even know what my purpose and what the purpose of life was. So basically at the time what I did was just any activities which were fun and comfortable, which meant that there were instant gratification activities such as scrolling social media and playing video games. It wasn't until I finally learned more about self-improvement that I touched on the topic of finding purpose and direction in our life. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty easy to live your life without a particular purpose and direction if you're mindlessly stimulating yourself the whole day with the shit that gets put out there in the internet nowadays. But if you don't pause and stop to ask yourself what your purpose, direction and your identity in your life is, you're gonna suffer the consequences of living an unfulfilled life with a lot of gaps in it. So what I did was I sat down and started thinking about these questions. Trust me when I say it wasn't easy. It felt like asking yourself questions which you have totally no answer to. But at the end of the day, it starts with being honest with yourself. You gotta be real with yourself on what you want to get out of your life. You gotta know what sort of ideal person that you want to become. And you gotta ask yourself what really matters to you and what you stand for. And then you're gonna have to be willing to make the hard choices. Why the hard choices, you may ask? Well, whenever we pick the easy choices, we don't get out of our comfort zone and we barely learn anything or barely gain any experience from it. On the other hand, if you pick the hard choices, you accept the challenge and you learn and gain so much more experience. That will lead to an easy life because everything seems so much more easier in comparison. And that's the truth you have to accept. Nevertheless, this question will not be something that you can answer overnight. It takes time, patience and a shit ton of persistence to be wanting to know the answer, and you eventually find the answer out for yourself. So I know it ain't easy, but it's worth it. It's worth it to know your purpose, your meaning and your identity. And I know you can do it because I'm doing it too. And if I can do it, you can do it as well. Take it easy. You've got it and I believe in you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.